Hi, Tyson Mutrux here again with the Mutrux Law Firm, and today I'm just really going to talk about case expenses, how much in case expenses we may actually incur on a case. It's just a really simple topic I'm going to talk about for you so you can fully understand really what you're getting into whenever you come to our firm. So really, case expenses or any case we may incur whenever we're trying to better your case or improve your case. We're not going to spend $1 on your case unless we think it's actually going to benefit you in some way. And I'll tell you, in probably 90% of cases, especially auto accident cases, the most expenses we will ever have are just for your medical records and bills, maybe a police report in an auto accident case. And those will usually total less than $300. So sometimes people think, oh my gosh, you're going to spend a bunch of money on case expenses and it's going to lower the value of my case or something like that. That's not true. And really, we're not going to ever spend $1, like I said, unless it's going to benefit you in some way. So to give you an idea, medical records, $300 or so or less. A lot of times it's much less than that. A police report usually costs less than $10. And then in the cases where we actually have to file a lawsuit, that's whenever the case expenses start to ramp up. Anything prior to filing a lawsuit, you're looking at probably no more than $300 in case expenses. Now, if it's for the more serious cases, I will tell you the medical records could range in the thousands of dollars. And obviously, we front all those expenses. You're not having to pay any of these expenses. We are fronting all this, and we'd get reimbursed through the settlement. If there is any settlement, if there was no settlement, we'd get stuck holding the bag on that. So, but once we file a lawsuit, if we do file a lawsuit, we're going to have deposition costs, which are about $300 a deposition. So let's say it's an auto accident case, $300 for your deposition, $300 for the other person's deposition. You add that onto the medical records and bills. If there are any experts, especially doctors, we have to pay them to testify. If we have to depose them, we have to pay them. We have to pay for the deposition and actually pay them to go to the deposition. So there's a lot of expenses that actually do go into this. Filing fees, if we had to file a lawsuit in St. Louis area, St. Charles, mid-Missouri, Columbia, Missouri, around there. Usually the case expenses on filing not case expenses, but the filing fees are typically less than $200. And it's about $30 to $50 to actually serve a defendant in a case. So, as I said, once we file suit, the case expenses do start to ramp up. Typically, in your average case, I will say, to go all the way to trial, we're probably looking at about $5,000 to $10,000 in case expenses if we file a lawsuit. Again, prior to filing a lawsuit, we're looking at probably less than $300. So that's just to give you a brief overview of case expenses, what may be incurred in your case. If you have any other questions about that, please give me a call at 888-550-4026 or check us out on MutruxLaw.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.